The word quilt does not even begin to describe my work of recent years. It's a loaded word. When people hear the word, they get an image right away of what they think it is. Usually traditional. More recently, we have art quilts. I don't fit in any of the categories. My work is more primitive or basic, jungle. I don't know. I can't describe it. I don't fit anywhere. Maybe one reason that it looks so different is because of the influence that I've been under for the last several years. Since attending a show at the Museum of the African Diaspora in San Francisco, walking into a room and seeing these textiles hanging all over that I had never seen anything remotely like, I was completely mystified. On many levels, I could not understand how they were made. I've been making quilts before, but I couldn't figure out how these were put together. I took other quilters with me back to see the show, and no one could figure out how they were made. And then, of course, you had the sensibility as well, the color use. Everything was so radically different. They were made by these Siddhi women that live in Karnataka and in Gujarat in India. The Siddhi were brought by the Portuguese into India from Africa 400 years ago as slaves. And they are still living in the forest, not accepted by even the lowest caste people. They were very much to themselves. I had to know how they were making these, and I finally decided the only way I would ever find out would be to go there. So I did. This is a long story. This is part of what I'm offering with an exhibit. What I'm proposing is an exhibit of my works. They range in sizes, and I have about 40 pieces so far. This exhibit would also include some of the pieces that I brought back, made by the Siddhi women there. So you can see what the source of my work was. Then I have a lot of video that I made there of various activities with these women that I have been showing, and my story. Finding them was a real adventure. Alone, of course, and staying with them, learning the technique, coming back home, making a lot of quilts, Kawandi, that's the word for them, Kawandi. And then going back a year later with my video camera and some of my work, 4 pieces I took, attending a meeting where I submitted my work for judgment and discussion, and this has all made a quite involved story. So I'm proposing the exhibit a video installation, and a lecture, performance, stand-up, whatever you'd like to call it, of my adventure going into the unknown in search of an art form that has me completely mystified.